blue, dilly dilly, lavender green. If I were king, dilly dilly, I'd need a queen.
Hello everyone. Well, this is Dill. She's now 9 months old. She's still a little poppet. She's beginning to get to the stage where she thinks she knows a little bit better than we do about what she should do. That's quite normal. All dogs go through a sort of adolescent period, just like people. And what they do basically is grow spots and want to go to a nightclub. So occasionally we get a little bit of, I don't think I'll do that, thank you very much. Don't make an issue of it. Just let it pass off. It'll go and then she'll be back to good, obedient little girl. Now, we've had a few inquiries from people about small behavioural issues. Now, if you've got a serious behavioural problem, you really do need to go to a behaviourist to get help. But for little things, you know, with puppies jumping up or biting, actually it's not biting, it's generally mouthing. And the difference between that is mouthing is not meant to hurt you. A bite is meant to hurt you, and you'll know the difference if it happens. So let me just talk you through those two issues. Now, if your dog jumps up at you, you've got to think of what the motivation is for the dog doing that. Why is the dog jumping up? Normally, it's because they're excited or they want attention. So you think about what the dog is after, and then you think of a way of letting the dog know that it's not acceptable. And the easy way to do that is if your dog jumps up at you, cross your arms, turn your back. Your dog is then going to know, actually, you're not too keen on that. That's upset you. And your dog will learn really quickly not to jump up. The catch is that when people see your dog, they'll say, what a lovely dog. And they'll jump around and get excited near your dog, and your dog will jump up. So you need to tell your family and friends, please, don't make a fuss of the dog when you come in. Just come in quietly. And then when the dog has all 4 feet on the ground, by all means say hello. That's fine. But if your dog jumps up, don't speak to it. Cross the arms, turn your back. And everybody does it, that behaviour will disappear in no time. Now the issue of mouthing is slightly different. All dogs, like children, actually experience the world through their mouths. So they're quite often picking things up, sucking things, trying to deal with things. And when you're playing with your dog, it's quite common for them just to try to hold you with their mouths. Now, as a puppy, their teeth are little shiny, sharp needles. You don't want that behaviour, and you don't want it to let it become established. So what you need to do is let your dog know it's not acceptable. Again, what's your dog's motivation? It's often asking you to play. I want you to play, I want you to play, I want you to play. So cross your arms, stand up, make yourself tall, stand up, and don't have anything to do with the dog. It'll jump up, keep your arms crossed, don't get involved, and gradually it will learn. The other way is to express puppies, when they play with one another, bite and have rough and tumble. If your puppy starts to mouth you, starts to grab hold of your hand, make a noise. Ow! Or else say, no. The same sort of thing as you would do to a person to let them know that you would disapprove of something. Ah! Any of those sort of noises are fine, and then remove yourself from it. Now it's important, although your puppy will mouth you when you're grooming it, to make sure that you carry on grooming it. Some dogs, like cockapoos, have quite curly coats. So it's even more important to keep on top of their coats. Now, if you have a collar, put the collar on it, hold the collar and brush the back part. Do it gradually. Don't suddenly dive in and start ripping through knots and things like that. That's a sure way to make it a real battle. The thing to do is just do tiny bits every day from when your puppy first comes in the door. Your puppy first comes in the door, every evening you have a little session. When the puppy's tired, just get the brush out and make it a very pleasant experience for the puppy. Gradually, your puppy will come to see it as a normal thing in life. Dill has half an hour's grooming every evening. She just goes to sleep in the middle of it. It's quite a struggle for me not to go to sleep in the middle of it, to be honest, because it's quite therapeutic. Anyway, that's dealt with those two problems that people have raised. Hope that helps.
Agree, then I'll be king. Dilly dilly, and you